Hello and a very, very good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen, spiritual folk, wizards and witches, and all you amazing people who are coming along to join the show this evening. A very, very warm welcome. And very interesting show in store tonight with all the events going on out there, plus more. And in the meantime, though, let's go and do a little bit of this. If it decides. Very good evening to you lovely people, and here is a beautiful sunset. It's in Belgium. This photograph is taken. That's a funny river. I can never remember the name of it, but it's a lovely one. And all you Americans are joining in. Hey guys, as you come in this evening, let us know where you're coming in from. And Venetia Carlton's already there. She says evening from Spain. In fact, I think I better your name's a bit bigger. How's that? Move it across to there. See the wonders of technology. The wonders. Deanne says, "What's up? What's up? What's happening? What's happening? Yo!" Good evening to you, Deanna. I hope you're well over there. In fact, although there are many miles between us, you look absolutely fabulous. Very good. Yes, I think everybody, you need one of these. Yep. Why not? Why not? And Alexandra comes in as well. And she says here, happy Monday, would love a general reading, colour gold. Well, we'll get onto that very soon. In fact, I've got to move this stuff around here. So, yes, that's better. Right, get that stuff into there. Oh, dear, technology. Anyway, who else is coming in now? And yes, Anne-Marie Class, she comes in with sentiments. And this, my dear, is your river. There it is. I'll stick it there. I'll find a place to stick it to. All right, good. Right, and who else coming in here? Suzanne. She says, "Hi, Phil. Hi, Suzanne. You look absolutely wonderful, my dear, and I hope you're having a nice time in Egypt." Yes, and everybody else is saying hello to everybody else. Okay, let's go and have a look. See who else is coming. Great, great, great. Well, a very, very good evening to you. I hope you had a very nice weekend, and you had nice weather, perhaps. I know Northern Europe, it basked in sunshine this weekend, and hope wherever you are, you had good sunshine too. But it's so light. I mean, technology is so light. I've gone completely white. Normally, I'm a lot darker than this, but there you go. Anyway, and so what things have I got to tell you tonight? Well, there's going to be a meditation during the show. There's going to be some famous things that went on this day. Plus all the gossip you lot come out with on the chat, which is always very welcome, always lovely. And we've also got your astrology and then of course your live mini readings. Really looking forward to it, guys. So let's start by a little bit of this stuff. Okay, you all right? And anybody else coming in there, just say hello to everybody. Joe Rhodes comes in. Yep. Hi, Joe. Blimey, you're all in tonight. Hi, guys. And yeah, got you there, Joe. Maria Helmley comes in. Lovely to see you. Gabby, what a surprise, Gabby. Fancy meeting you here. And and everyone else is coming as well. Elysian Space. Oh my goodness. Good evening. And lovely to hear from you, wonderful people. And right, yes, I know you're Sally. Yes, Elysian Space though just sounds like right there. Elysian Space. Yes, even though you're not, I know. And yes, Maria, you got this right. Spot on. When she says crazy energies felt. Yes, they certainly are. They're crazy energies. And hopefully the meditation today is going to point you in the right direction. That way. Whichever way it is, you guys need to go. Hopefully this is going to show you. Going to bring in a little bit of guidance towards you guys. Right. Okay. Let's just go and close off there. Good. Okay. Right. Let's start off here. This is interesting. famous events that happened today, because I like history. I hope you guys will like this bit as well, because it is quite interesting. For all the Australians, you're going to want to listen to this, all the Australians, and all people scared of ships. You're thinking, what? What's going on? All people scared of ships. Anyway, the first fleet of 11 ships filled with convicts set sail from the UK and from England down to Botany Bay on this day in 1787. See, now you know why you're scared of ships. Perhaps you're going to be classed as a convict. You're convincing, but you're not a convict. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Okay, and also on this day, right, it was the first four-engine plane built by Igor Sikorsky. Hear that name, Sikorsky? Yeah, knows a lot of helicopters and named as Sikorsky's after him. And that was in 1913. In 1916 was the first celebration of the Native American Indian Day. That is fantastic. We need a bit of this. Native American people need more celebration days. I think it's fantastic. And also this day in 1918, they said was the first airmail stamp, which was US airmail. So that's it. There it goes. You want to know where it came from? Your postbox. Yes, good. And on this day in 1940 was the first speech that Sir Winston Churchill gave to the world. Yeah, good for it. Well done, Sir Winston. And also, this is if you're missing from ice from your freezer, you know sometimes it gets a bit hot out there. You need some ice. Well, this day in 2021, which is only a little while back there, the world's largest iceberg broke off from Antarctica ice cap. It was 4,320 square miles. So if you're short of ice, just go and jump on that. Take a few heaps, take it back, and you're sorted. How's that? Oh, goodness me. Brilliant. Okay, right. Okay, on with that. Just saying hello to everybody. Susie Westcott comes in. Yes, lovely to see you. Claire Meekins comes in. Lisa Morgan comes in. And also Elysian Space. So let's go and give you guys, all of you, a big... You needed that. You were waiting for that, weren't you? In fact, I'll give you this too. You're amazing, guys. You're amazing. Now, earlier on, which was literally about 2 minutes ago, Maria Helmsley was said here, crazy energies. Let's go and have a look at the astrology and see what's going on up there, guys, to find out what is going on. Why is it happening like this? Let's go and have a little old look. Right, there we go. Here's the astrology chart for today. At this moment in time, yes, it's 7:09 p.m. And what you'll notice here, guys, is we've got right up there at about the 1 o'clock position. You've got Venus, Uranus, and the Sun all very, very close together. And that's one particular energy which is particularly crazy out there, because the Sun and Uranus, then they come together, they create an element of change. And sometimes you can hear, yeah, we like change, but then when it's pushed upon us in some respect, or it has to happen, or perhaps you'll need to change directions in your life a little bit, then it's sometimes not so easy. We always talk about it, but then when it actually comes in, we've got to change certain dynamics in our life, whether it's physical, mental, emotional, whatever it is. And this is this energy here, and it's in Taurus, and Taurus is very stubborn. So when we have to change something, it really is a bit of a force of power in this respect. But Venus is on hand. Venus on hand is going to come into making conjunction with Uranus and be very close as well to the Sun. And I think you're probably going to find this a little bit, maybe there's a bit of warmth coming in. Maybe there's a bit of like, okay, if we work with this in a nicer way, we'll probably find out how to move ahead. And also, here's the other one that comes up pretty quick, and it's Mercury, which is in Aries at the moment, and it's just gone out of its shadow phase. And Mercury in Aries is interesting. It's a bit like Venus in Aries. Everything has to be done now. You know when you want everything now, and everything doesn't work sometimes to the power of now. Well, that's Mercury. But at least if we work on this, and you'll probably find you're going to have a far happier week if you build a little bit with its Venus energy, you put a bit of love in things here. Things can change in our lives, but doing it with a little bit of love, a bit of soul matter, a bit of nicer energy. Use the beauty of Taurus, which is where Venus is in at the moment, and do it with style, do it with grace, do it with color, do it with beauty, and it's you'll probably have a nicer week. And that's some of the energies at the moment. Jupiter is very shortly going to change into the sign of Gemini, but always just before Jupiter leaves a sign, it gives us a gift. Yeah. Do we like a gift, guys? Do you like a gift? Of course you do. Of course you do. Of course you do. So do watch out for nicer things that are probably going to come up this week, and probably into next. It's going to make life a little bit easier. And did you, by the way, enjoy all the meteor showers, and the wonderful, wonderful northern lights? Northern lights are beautiful colours in the sky. Unfortunately, where I was, couldn't see a thing. Couldn't see a thing. But I've seen them before, and they're spectacular. And the first time I saw them, it was about 2 o'clock in the morning, and I was in Bedfordshire, in the UK, driving around on this racetrack. Believe it or not, yes. And as I was driving around, suddenly the aurora lights came down, and a lot of us just stopped, got out of our cars, looked up, never seen anything like it in our lives, and we convinced each other that we'd all been blessed. Yes. Anyway, enough of that. Enough of that vanity. Enough of that. Let's get back on with things and get back on the show here. Good. And right, everybody else who's come in here? No, I think we're about there. Magic. Good. I think now. Would you understand? You need to get into the bit of this chill. You know, this chill time. Just relax. Take it nice and easy. And I think you need a bit of this. Then straight after this, guys, is straight on your live mini readings. So in the meantime, just relax. Allow your spirit to draw close to you. Allow those wonderful energies just to be at peace, and it's far easier to read you. So this is why I do this bit, is to get you chilled so it's easier to read you. Yeah, it's true. I need not believe me. Right, anyway, let's go and do a bit of this. Hi, and welcome to this week's Power and Positivity on the Monday Psychic Show. This week is about moving forwards, stepping into a new realm, a new discovery, a new pathway for our lives to unfold. Before we start this though, please don't listen to this recording if you're operating any kind of machinery or driving, for example, or something that requires your full focused attention. As soon as you're ready, just take a nice, big, deep, relaxing breath. The nicest, biggest, deepest relaxing breath you've had all day, and just allow yourself this moment in time just to relax, unwind, and just be you. Just notice the air that's flowing in as it refreshes your lungs with that lovely refreshing air. And as you release, you just let go of what you no longer need. Whether you're aware of this, or maybe your subconscious is just doing this for you. With this moment in time, you're able to be in the moment. Just stop, just take that breath. It's almost that life around you has just brought you to this moment in time, just to be stationary in your thoughts, your mind and body. And as you're going through this, sometimes here we find that sometimes moving forwards or changing direction can sometimes be quite a challenge. And maybe this week there's some more optimism. Maybe there's some positivity around you which is encouraging you to step forwards and take a new path in your life. This doesn't have to be just a physical thing. It could be something that's on your mind or something that you're feeling within your heart and soul that's encouraging you to take a new path. And this week, with Mercury now out of its shadow period, is encouraging us to look for this new direction now, just to be in the moment, just to seek this new way, this new direction. So this week, don't be afraid to let go of the old. Don't be afraid to step out of the past and step into the future. We spend so much time looking back at the past that we forget what opportunities, what possibilities and what wonderment could be ahead of us if we allow ourselves to look forwards now. And the stars and the energy is encouraging us to do just that. You may well find this week opens the door to this positivity, opens the door for you to move forwards and feel free and enlighten your soul with some new fulfilled magic. Sometimes we think magic is just out there somewhere in fairy stories. But wouldn't it be amazing if you did take that step forwards? If you did find the way to let go a little bit of the past. This moment in time may not answer all your questions, but it will give you hope. It will give you a feeling you're going the right way. Enjoy this week. Have a wonderful time. And thanks for listening. And now, back to you, Phil, on the show. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Okay, my camera's got out of focus. Just going to do that with my finger. And it should come back any second now. Technology. What can you do with it? Okay, all right. Yeah. Just going to put that. Oh, but come back in a minute. Don't worry. It's an autofocus thing. It takes a little while sometimes to come back in. Don't worry, it is me. I'm not a ghost. I am here. I'm real. Come on now, camera. Get in there. Yeah, there we go. Whoa, there we go. Yes, I'm back. Physical form. Right. Okay. It's interesting, isn't it? Did you watch the show last week, guys, when Yudita was on? We were talking about the indigenous cultures of Peru. And it's when we think about letting go of the past. We're saying to her, what happens out there? What do they do about emotions, things of the past? And she was saying they don't do anything about the past. They just deal with the present and then move on. What would it be like? What would it be like, guys, if you could let go of old emotions of your past and step forwards? How would that feel? How would that be? I think life could get quite interesting. Anyway, I think we're coming up to that little old time we're going to do some live minute readings. Just before we go do that, if you are still looking for a bit of chill out time, need some tranquility in your life and just need a little retreat perhaps, this is just for you. There you go. On the June the 2nd, June the 8th, there's a beautiful retreat which is in the breathtaking Spanish coast. It's near Benissa, and one of them is on the 2nd to the 8th of June. The other one is on the 26th to the 1st of June. So if you're interested, just get in touch, guys. Get in touch. And happy to point that way. And also, if you're in Spain, you live in Spain, thinking, well, you'll live very close to this, very close to Benissa, then you probably don't need to stay over every night. But if you want to come along every day for the retreat, then also get in touch too. All right. Are you feeling more tranquil now? You look a lot more tranquil. Maria especially. Maria, you look tranquil. Benicia. Yes, I think you're getting there. Alexandra. Oh, okay, we've got a way to go. Okay, and Deanne. Oh, I'll give up. Anyway, Anna-me, yeah, you're too busy. I know, too busy. Too much going on. Oh, for goodness sake, what are we going to do? Well, I think what we're better going to do is a bit of this. First on the scoreboard tonight, we're going all the way over to the USA. We're going to USA to meet Alexandra. I think that's a down south drawl, isn't it? Okay, you'll probably look at me going, oh, don't talk like that. Don't talk like that. I just stay very British then. Right, okay. Alexandra, hi Phil, happy Monday. We'll love a general reading colour gold. General reading colour gold. Okay, I've got my crystal here, so I use this during the readings. So I look over there as I look into it, because there I see your aura colours. You've gone for the colour gold. In fact, what I'd like to say here is there's more green around you. There's more green. I agree with the color gold. I can feel why you've gone for that. And if I look at this and say probably which is, I'm going to find a place to go and stick this because unfortunately it's goes a bit wide. There you go. I'll put it there. Why sometimes why I feel is there's a color green because you've got news ahead. When we were talking about change earlier on with Mercury moving through Uranus and the Sun, Uranus and Venus, it is all about change coming up now. But the green with you really is going to open up some new doors here, and this would be absolutely fascinating. In fact, you've got a spirit guide with you, and you've also got here, there is a very nice lady with you who comes through as well, who's on your side of the family. And what they're saying to me at the moment is just take it easy. Would you understand here you feel like you're rushed off your feet, you're super busy doing everything? I get the feeling here, take it easy. And also, I feel there is an opportunity which came by you not so long back, which is for a big change in your life. And you're going to hear news coming back to you. Yes, it's from the same area, especially about moving, especially about news in that direction there. And yes, and also I can feel here people have antagonised you a little bit, so I can feel it's been a bit challenging. But you'll move on for this. You move on for this very well. In fact, I'm going to take the right cards on this, and let's go because it's the right way to go. Right, okay, let's have a look here. Yes, you're going to give up on one side here. You're going to look at even your partner may even start thinking about leaving his job to go and do something else, which I see through here. But I also see here there is a voyage, there is a journey, there is travel in front of you. There's nicer times coming up, and there's swift moves, sudden change in direction, which is why I get this color green. And I feel that's going to be epic for you. So I think there's a big change coming up now. And I think you're going to bask from it. And you may be called at short notice, very short notice, to a lady who's pregnant. She'll need your help. Yes, most definitely. And yes, good. But I wish you. Let's go and give you one of these. Yeah, that's quite nice. You haven't played that in donkeys. There you go. You got one of those. Thank you very much for watching and listening there. Brilliant. Okay, now we're moving on down the line. It's lovely to see you people chat to each other as well on the groups. It's not just saying hello to me. You're also saying hello to everybody else, especially you Americans. Anyway, let's move on down and go to Venetia, who is in Spain. She says here, could I have a reading, colour yellow, general, please? Okay. Now, symbology. I've always got to listen to symbology. I get a key. A key is to a new house, a new car, something new. Maybe it's a shed, but I don't think so. But I see a key. A key is the motive to take you forwards here, and a gentleman who joins me too, who used to work. I don't know why I hear this. Would you understand a gentleman who was in, I believe, was probably in the Navy, but he went to the Antarctic or Antarctica. He went to Antarctica because he says to me, I was in the polar regions, so it's right up there by the North Pole. And this guy's coming through to me here, really happy. And he wants to say to me here, he says he loved his books, he was a writer as well. So this guy was a writer. And he says to me here, just watch that little bit of opportunity that comes this week. And sometimes, he says here, keep your ears open. Sometimes we miss things that people say and suddenly you think, oh my goodness, I could have grabbed an opportunity there. And but just watch what happens though. Good news with properties, good news with those areas there. Let's have a little look at the cards and see where they're going. Let's go for this pile here. Right. Good news with money. Very good news with money. Follow your instincts. Follow instincts here around you. There could be people trying to confuse you at the moment. Feel like you're being, you're not too sure where you stand with some people. But I do feel, though, there's going to be some good news with money matters. And there's going to be a little bit of clarity with this. And I think that's going to be highly optimistic and driven for you. And it is all going to be about money matters. Isn't that fabulous? Isn't that just fabulous? So I think I'll give you one of these. One of them too. How's that? Good. I better find another sound effect. I can't do that all evening. Right. Okay. Brilliant. Manish, let's go down. Let's go to come on down a line and Anne-Marie, Mrs. Santa Mans comes in. She says, "Color amethyst. That is a fabulous color. It's one of my favourite colours. That purple. General, please. Right. So you've gone for the color amethyst here. I would like to say the color white. Amethyst and white. Amethyst is very protective, but it's also a very soulful colour. It's often associated, that I feel as I work with this, is a lot to do with the karma that's playing out, or a long period of time. And one thing I pick up with this, especially with the white, yes, things are going over for a long period of time. But here's the interesting part. The interesting part of this, I think you're going to find for you, is the white is about maybe new beginnings around you, new opportunities. Watch for travel coming up for you very, very soon. It's going to be bang, and it's there. There's going to be sudden travel coming up. And I mean here, even before other events going on the end of May, there's going to be some trips away or things like this. And I think it's all going to be quite exciting for you, and I think you're going to like it. Watch out for bikes. Watch out for bikes. Yes, one of the messages I'm getting here. And the other message I'm getting as well here is... I hear from a gentleman around you, a gentleman who really wants to come through and say a big hello to you here. He says here, "You're as busy as a little bee. You're as busy as a little bee." And I think they're almost were his words. So, yes, that's what I hear from him. So let's go and take out some cards for you and see where we're going for you tonight. Right. Good news in money matters. Very good news in money matters. Very good news here. Some worries around you, but I tell you what, it's better news. I'm not saying you're going to move, but would you understand you are considering changing things around you, even to do with properties? It's just interesting where the cards come up. You're worried about money. You're worried and thinking, "Here, am I going to be all right?" At the end of the day here, I think you're going to have a pretty good time. I'll put worry aside. And look at this particular period you're going to go through. It's very, very exciting indeed. And so good luck to you. Let's give you one of this. That's it. There you go. The magic this week. And so thank you very, very much, and wish you a wonderful week out there. And by the way, that is your river. Is your river. The Skelder. Just remembered it. The Skelder. Right. Okay. Let's come on down to. I'm just checking to get everybody in line here. Good. Jo Rhodes comes in. She says, "Hi Phil, I'd like a reading and dollar signs by the look of it, and the colour red, please. Colour red." All right, okay, let's have a little look at this, Jo. I give what I've got to get through on this. This is interesting. Colour red you've gone for. But I get pink around this. Pink around the red. Pink around the red. Now, this is interesting. If I look at this and say, what's this all about for you? Well, it's going to get good. It's going to get good here. One of the reasons why I say here is if you look after number one, life will get good. If you start giving power away to other people, this week especially, things could get a little bit dicey. So I'd say for you here to be pretty careful where giving power away to other people, giving too much away here, because then you're thinking, why did I do that? Why did I do that? I knew that. I knew I shouldn't do that, but I did it. So look after number one. I also feel here too that if people like you, they're going to chase you. Don't chase them this week. I don't pick up that's the energy for you to chase people or chase too much. And I think here as well, there's a plan of some kind that you've been working on for a little while. And I get the feel of this plan. It's a work plan here, and you want things to work. In fact, at some points here, you've got to the point of giving up. And that chap who invented lighthouses, Tennyson, that's it, Tennyson, he said, he quoted, "People give up just before they're successful." Just before. And I'd say here for you, Jo, don't give up this week. Don't give up. Believe in you. Don't give your power away to other people, and you'll be fine. Because money is good. Money's going to go very well. You're going to spend a lot. Do not give it away to other people. No. Big no-no. and but you'll form a very happy alliance around your home life. It's going to get a lot easier. I tell you what, people are going to start speaking on the same wavelength as you, and I think you're going to find this easier. Despite all the money worries we have, there's a little bit of good news this week. So it won't balance out everything to do with the banks, but it's going to bounce. It's going to balance everything out well this week, especially. Yes, yes. So thank you very much for joining. Let's go and find what's this one? Yeah, let's go give you that. There's a party noise. Good, right, good. Let's move on down the line. Thank you very much for joining. It's lovely to see you, Joe, and wish you a wonderful week. And Suzanne comes in. And she says, right, okay, would love a general reading. Color green, please. Now you've gone for the color green, Suzanne. Let's have a little look here. If I look through the crystal, feel the color on this here. Right, watch your health. Watch your health this week. Don't tire yourself out too much. I think as well here, it's I don't see it's going to be like you having an accident or falling off a stool and breaking your ankle. Yeah, which is really funny when you think about this. When you have accidents, you break your foot or something like that, and people ask how you did it. The greatest of stories come out. Like I broke my foot years ago, and people said to me, "How'd you break your foot?" And I said, "I came parachuting out this plane. I came down to the ground, and the parachute was shaking at the edges, and I landed badly, and my foot went." And they went, "No, okay, all right." I went snowboarding. Came down the mountain and twisted round too quickly, hit this tree, and no. And then I went water skiing. And then when I went water skiing, there was this big wave and threw me up in the air. Now, this rock came straight towards me. No. All right. I fell over the chair. Yes, that's the one you did. So, Suzanne, just watch out for your health this week. I don't think it's bone breakages, but it just looks like you've got to take care of it a bit, my dear. And I also pick up here too that right, okay, another thing here. The energy is a bit funny at the moment. You're probably going to go, yeah, it is. Don't get despondent by things. Don't forget, I would move on from this. It's just a passing energy. Passing energy, in fact, I'll say it to most people here, it's just passing energies. Allow it to come, and allow it to go, and allow it to move on. Because what's going to happen here, and I'll tell you what you're going to like, is it's only a couple of days you're really going to feel this. Maybe in the week you feel, oh, I'm just feeling like life isn't right. You look back and thinking, I was just moaning. But really, it's a different thing here. And let's take a look at your cards. You are letting people go. It really feels like this here. Sometimes you're battling with yourself. You're battling with the past, but you've also got travel matters coming up here, and maybe a job which is not in the area, or some work you've got to do, not in the area which you're in. But it will all work out, and don't worry if people aren't on the same wavelength as you want them to be, but others are, and you will work this through. So good luck to you, and I think you'll do just famously. Brilliant. All right, okay, let's go and where should we go now? Let's give you one of this. I love the bit, the wee bit at the end. Right, okay, so Suzanne. Elysian Space comes in, and she says, right, yes, oh yeah, I've just seen you come in there, just seen your chit chat, brilliant. Right, now we move on we go all the way over to America again, and this time we go to. Okay, trust you to say this. Right, Deanne would love a cerulean. Cerulean. What colour is cerulean? Is it a blue? What colour what cerulean is? It trusts you to be complicated about colours, but never mind. Okay. As I look through the crystal here, what I get is, you know when you get radios in between a wave band and you hear the crackle, you hear about three different voices, maybe two different types of music and someone else talking, doing things like this. Part of this week, you've got all this mumbo jumbo going on of people talking to you at the same time, different things. And you're going to think here, God, what do you listen to? I wouldn't listen to any of it here. It's just noise. Deanne, what I pick up for you this week here, is do things that chill you out, because the colour for you that I see through the crystal here is a beautiful, beautiful, peaceful green. Okay, what colour's peaceful green? It's not super bright green. It's just a grass green. You know, like that nice grass green. That's green, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, but but I feel here when you're having an event like this, you're having a time like this, it's just gonna feel a bit easier, a bit nicer, and I think you'll enjoy yourself more. So take it nice and easy. You'll be fine. Just chill out. And I also pick up here too. I think you've got right at the end of this week, and I don't think it's the beginning of the week, but right at the end of the week, I think you're going to have a some news coming to you from people you haven't heard from in a little while, and maybe the odd nice little invitation. Wow, wow! I think we need some of that. Need some of that there. And yes, I tried to find for that. Have a cup of coffee. I know it's morning for you, or early afternoon. Have a cup of coffee. Keep you going all day. Good. Brilliant. Anyway, right. Let's have a look at your cards here, see what they say here, Deanne. And where are we going this? Right. Right. Okay. You've got very much about happiness, love, happiness, abundance, joy. You've got the feeling of, do you know what? I really have got to let go. Really got to let go of the past and let go of the way things are here. And sometimes thinking here, am I putting myself out on a limb? Is it dangerous? Whatever it is. But you're moving forwards. This is a big energy about this week. Move forwards and you're going to feel happier. Happier. It is about letting go of what was. But really, what was, did it make you happier? What it was. The bit that what was back there. What's, yeah. Anyway, good. Anyway, so what I want to see here is that looks good. So let's give you this. Yeah. Alrighty, and let's move on down the line here, Deanne. See, I went on like that about what was and what is because you choose Cerulean. Anyway, right. And right, okay, and Elysian space. Yes, right. Very, very, very good evening to you, and lovely to see you, Sally. Thank you very much for joining in on the show. And she says here, if you have time, a colour reading, gold as a colour. Thank you. If I go for the colour gold, immediately you say that here, would you have understood, please, a lady who passed away and her dates are not far from where we are now. She wants to come through as a fond memory about these dates. And if I go up on your mother's side of your family to a very, very nice lady who was oldish, but she had style, which you understand is brilliant when you've got a granny who's got style. And anyway, but she had. And she was a very spiritual lady indeed. And she's coming through for you. And she wants to say to me here, she says, don't hesitate too much on great ideas that you have that could make a lot of success. Don't hesitate. You're very spiritual at the moment. You're very psychic at the moment. You really are picking up a gem of spiritual stuff, which is downloading for you. And I'm also hearing here that there's been some difficult news, she says here. It's been some difficult news for you to take in. But she's really is focusing on really don't take on yourself here that don't feel yourself here. You've got to feel you've got to put this bravery. I'd say here, don't lose the momentum on great projects you've got in front of you. She really is happy for you. And there's going to be a journey as well. Either you're coming to the UK or you're going to Spain. One of the two. But something's going on there very, very soon. And but I just get loads of love for you. Loads of love. And also a dog on the other side, which was yours. Yes. Travel. Yes. Travel. Good ideas bringing money. And think big, don't think small, and be big about it. I would say here, Sally, you're going to have a blinding time. Push, go forwards now. You're going to have a very, very successful time in front of you. Keep those ideas going, especially the arty ones. Whoa, you've got something good there. I think I have to give you this. Right, and next down the line here, we come to Susie Westcott. Susie Westcott comes in. Hello, Susie. I haven't seen you in donkeys. Comes in from Javier. May I have a journal reading, please? And the colour is purple. Colour purple. Susie says, if I look through the crystal here and look about the colours coming up for you, you've broken away from people, haven't you? You've broken away here because I can see here, boom, there's been some breakaways with yourself more recently. And I'm picking up here, would you understand, and it's actually gone for the purple here, because I agree, purple is a good colour for you, because you're now on a new karmic run. You're on a new, right, boom, I'm going off into the distance. And would you understand here as well, if it said to you, Susie, a new sense of freedom, a new sense of just being able to connect to yourself, to your life around you, feeling like you could sing and dance a little bit. Good, good. Carry on, carry on. It looks great. But I feel these energies here are just going to work wonders with you. And I think that's really, really good news for you. And I think you have a very, very special time. And yeah, so good luck to you on that. Let's go and have a little look at the cards here and see where they're going. I hope you're having a nice evening or nice afternoon, wherever you are. And I hope that all is good. Right. Oh, just to remind you guys, after this show, I'm away for about 4 to 5 weeks. So unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do the show like this. I will, though, try and do epic moments, if I can call it like that, on Instagram and see what I can do. Unfortunately, I've got loads of travel, loads of work to go and do. Unfortunately, the show has to come to a halt when that happens. But I so look forward to coming back doing this for you guys because it's brilliant doing it. I get so much out of this, and I hope you guys too. Right, let's have a look. Susie, let's have a look at your cards here. Right. Yeah, you're breaking free from people, all right. And you're in a quandrum a little bit about directions you want to take at the moment. But the biggest thing here is don't focus on what is past. Focus on what is current and new, and you'll be on your way. And then it all looks good. I can see you there looking a little bit like money matters and things like this, but they're just domestic things you're going to sort out, and it all gets sorted out for you. And I feel you're going to be in a happy place because of that. And I feel here too that there's a bit of bravery you here. You know, sometimes when we worry about things, thinking, how am I going to do this? How am I going to get things sorted out? And realize what you really need to go and do is talk, communicate. Yes. Aries is a good place to go and do that this week. Mercury. Mercury is a good place in Aries to go and do that in a moment. Communicate. It's all good stuff. All right. I wish you a fabulous week, and let's give you this. Yes, why not? And where else are we going now? Right. Okay. Brilliant. Let's cruise on down the line here and see where else we're going to now. Yep. Good evening, Lisa. Thank you very much. Maria Helmsley comes in. She says, what do my spirit guides want me to know, please? What do my spirit guides want me to know? Pick up the cards. Pick up the cards, and also I pick up there as well, Maria. It's interesting about this, and I feel that would you understand here that you're don't let people talk you around things or out of things. If you've got plans, ideas, or you feel what's really important for yourself, don't let people talk you around, and then it's almost like, that didn't work very well because they end up doing what they wanted to do rather than what I was doing or talking about or speaking about. And I pick up here. This is good news for you. They're telling me here. Your spirit guides tell me here, and one of them is just a very nice lady, a very, very nice lady. I say just a very nice lady because sometimes we expect them to be a Viking, a Roman god. Yes, me Tarzan, something like this. But no, sometimes we have normal people. And one of your spirit guides, a very, very normal lady, very nice lady. And I actually get a big J with her, like Jane. Jane. So if I said one of your spirit guides is called Jane, I think I'll be probably bang on this. And I feel here when I'm guided towards this, what else to say to you, is don't focus your energies within. Not about focusing what everybody else wants. It's where you're going. This is what they want you to listen to. And don't be in denial about what you feel, because at the end of the day, you'll always come out right. You always come out right here. Even sometimes you could kick yourself. I know. Sometimes thinking, I knew I was right. I knew I should have done this. I knew, and but you sometimes let people talk you around it. But that's their messages, all right. And I feel here too. You think you've given up the ghost on travel. Ghost on travel about where you go and live, like abroad or places like this. It's there's still a little sneaky one coming up for you that could be quite interesting. There. All right, let's go. Let's go and have a little look at the cards and see what they're saying. I'll cut the pack and let's have a look. Right, Bria. Well, travel. You're looking at the spiritual side of this as well. Two spirit guides are with you as well. You've got travel coming up. You've got to look at. I pick up. You've got to look at here. Look at the bigger picture, not just the short-term picture. Things you're sometimes doing now, just evaluate to short-term fixes, but look at the bigger picture. Where is it you want to be? Where is it you want to go? And don't think you've got all the obstacles you think in your way, because you haven't. You have not. You have not. No. So brilliant. Let's go and give you this. Alrighty. Let's come down to Lisa Morgan. She comes through. Yes, I could just see there, Deanne, as well. Thank you very much for that comment there. I could just see it. Can I read it, please? Colour blue and love. Colour blue and love. You've gone for colour blue and love. Now, there are two blues here. Yes, there's interesting. You've gone for one blue, and I can pick up a light blue. Very, almost like we talk about the light blue there. And what I pick up here, which is interesting with this, is I really feel that events around you are very much about you growing. You go. Would you understand the wisdom in you growing? The wisdom, like, I'm not the same now. And it's like your brother. You're not the same now. You're not the same lady that you used to be. Would you understand this growing, this maturing, this? You don't work on the old dynamics you used to. It's like a lot of new energy is with you now. And would you understand someone talking about children with you, babies with you? And would you understand here too, if I look at this as well, there's I feel there's a new there's even going to be a little bit of a new social life around you. People feel a new frequency, new energy. So I just pick up, it's good. It's very good. Healing, very healing energy. So I like this. It's very abundant on this. And let's see where we're going. Right. Okie dokie. Brilliant. Let's just go and look at the cards here, see where they're going. Money matters. The way you're going to be looking at people is differently. And sometimes, you know what? Sometimes it's right for you to make the decisions, even though sometimes it hurts other people. But you've got to follow your own path. And these two blues are very much working in that. So well done you. Well done you. Let's give you a bit of this. Yes, there you go. You're back in your own power. Keep your own power. There you go. Good. And right, where are you going now? It's going flowing down the line. Joe Gardner. Joe Gardner comes in and she says, I hope you're well. Can I have a read? I'm not going to put this up because it blots across the whole screen, but I'll just read it out to you guys if that's all right. Joe Gardner says, hi Phil, I hope you're well. I am very well, thank you. Can I have a reading, please? Colour red and love. Love with the colour red. Okay, so if I look at the crystal, you've gone for the colour red, and I'd like to say here, grey. Grey, it's a greyish colour here. Now, would you understand here you're a little bit in suspenders this week? Not literally suspenders, but as in like, where are we going here? Would you understand a relationship from the past that you're thinking could come back? Would you understand here that there's a possibility of someone new? And would you understand here you're a little bit like, where am I going? Where am I going? How's my life going to be going on this? And I feel here by the energies you've got coming through this week, is go for the one, go look at the opportunity you've got coming in front of you, which is going to bring more positivity, more vibey stuff to you than what you felt before. Don't hang around in past energies if you feel it's not right. But to focus on what's going to bring you happiness and joy. Real happiness and joy here. Someone seems to be wanting to put a bit of pressure on you, I feel as well, a bit demanding. And so this energy I feel around you is, no, you don't need any of that. But you'll find your way of getting out there. Right, okay, let's have a little look here. Decisions. Yes, decisions you'll start making in front of you. Don't take on big loads for yourself of other people. Yeah, I can feel it. It's like, God, this is heavy going. Could be tough going. But you'll be very intrigued. There'll be a lot of sweetness around this week, and something very new could well be stepping into your life, like a new partner, new relationship. But there is this past one. But I'm not saying you can't go back to. Don't go back to the past. You'll work out here which is the one that's going to make you happy, and that's the way I see you to go. So yes. So what you're going to do? You're going to whip things back into place. Oh, God. Yes. Of course, sounds ferocious. That. Anyway, let's give you some of that. Good. Right. Yeah. I can see some of your comments coming back for the readings. Thank you very much. Deanne says, I feel like it's better than last week. Absolutely. Last week for a lot of us was a little bit of a difficult one, wasn't it? It was very Neptunian, very worrying, very like, but it's all like a cloud of confusion coming in. It's almost like that Stephen King, The Fog. You know that one? And then the fog goes and everything disappears. All the gruelies disappear. And then you got, letting go of emotions. The past would feel like a break from a prison, but it's not easy. Yes, it is about releasing those things there. Be in the moment and look forwards. That's what I say to you here. Right. Right. Yeah. I understand there. Yes. Yes, good news with property matters. They're giving me keys, and Javanisha Coton comes back and she says here, we're just about to go to notary on a house. Congratulations. Well done, you. Well done. Yes. Now, this is interesting. Where are we going here? I mean, I can understand this. I'll see if it fits up here. No, it doesn't, but I'll read it out to you guys. Sana Chabra comes back here, comes in. She said, would love a reading about why my energy is so low since a couple of months. Colour pink. Yes. Isn't it just? The energies are very fractious at the moment and put us into this real spin or whirl. Like, where are we going? What are we doing? Am I on the right pathway? Which way am I going? And one of the things I'd say here, Sana, is you're in a very, very creative business, both photography and both dancing. And one thing I'd say with this, which is very Neptunian, and the thing is with Neptune energy, it can, if you get carried away with the negative side of Neptune, I'm not saying it's the wrong side of Neptune, we get carried off in a vapor of nothingness. Like this, and then we wonder why we're drained of energy, because you're giving energy into things that really don't help very much. In fact, it just vaporizes, but then you're left feeling exhausted. Slow down, keep your feet on the ground is during this energy here. Focus within yourself, get yourself into your spiritual self, follow the spirits. I really am picking up this for you. Follow the spirits because they are strong with you. And I also have a lovely, lovely lady here, 3 letters to a name. You know, like in England, I'd say May or Jan or something like this, for instance. But I pick up here, really get into this nice energy. And the pink, which is very romantic, but also associated very much with this Neptunian energy, get into you, and this is going to change, and it can change literally overnight. And I feel here it's what we're picking up on here, Sana. It's a very strange one to call it this. A little bit from the eclipse, very much Neptunian energy. Is we're all floating on this resonance of confusion, which is Neptune. Get out of that. Get your feet on the ground. Get back into yourself, and you'll go. Actually, I don't need to be part of that frequency. I just need to tap back into myself. Then your energy is going to shoot. It's, and I think that's what's going to may well help you a lot. Yeah, get back into yourself, my dear. Get back into yourself. You've got the four of Pentacles here. It's a nice card on this, and that's going to help you a lot. I also feel here too, other people will disappoint you. Other people are going to disappoint you at the moment. Sometimes you're feeling just sad the way some things have turned out. And not everyone's going to agree with you. And when you ride that with this Neptune energy, it's just going to feel like, why am I washed out? Just sometimes you just got to let things be and let things go, because there it is. There's a confusion. around you, and focus more on that lovely intuition in yourself. Be around people who mean the most to you. Be around people who resonate. Be around people who make you laugh. That's going to give you a bit of joy. I think you really need this. Good. All right. A lot of people here come in and say thank you. And we're off to. I always get this place wrong. Malvern. Now, anyway, it's in Belgium. We're off to speak to Erica. Erica, woman. She says general color white. Right. Yes. Gabby, just seen your question. Yes, I think you got lost. Sorry. Erica, what I would say here, color white, and I would say here with this. No. Wow, I just got this here. You've got a color white because it's about something new, about a new start. And you know, sometimes here you just keep going, and sometimes we don't know why we keep going. But then there is a reason why we keep going. Yes, it's because coming up very, very soon is the energy aura of gold. You're going to see why. You're going to see why you've been on this pathway very soon. You're going to see why it's all been worth it and why success is coming to you guys. Success is coming and you're going to be so pleased with it all. And I think here, yes, it's been hard work. Yes, it's been exhausting. But I tell you what here, Erica, it's you're going to feel like sometimes here, why is life so difficult? It feels like everything goes wrong, but then it goes right. Keep going is then going to make you a lot happier. Good. Well done, Erica. Let's give you a little bit of this. Yeah, good. Alrighty. So we're going down. Yes, Gabby, let's come straight back to you. Ask for love, the colour rosa, which is a little bit like pink and red. I think it's in between two, a bit of rosa or even red. Gabby, thank you very much for watching and for joining in. If I go for the colour red on this and I go for love, would you understand here that you know, sometimes you just got to laugh. You just got to laugh with people. Don't expect anything. Just laugh. And by laughing, sometimes that confuses people. Sometimes the way to deal with people is sometimes do the opposite that you think or what they think you're going to do. Especially when you want to, or it's going to be enjoyable. And this is one of these times that I pick up here. Laugh a little, enjoy life a bit here, and I feel here that you're going to have some happiness here. Some very good news is coming to you from a younger man, and it's about people going to visit you quite soon. And I think it's going to lift your spirits a lot. It's going to make you feel like, oh, this is good news. Like family, younger family, and things. I get some very good news coming up for you, and this helps things considerably. And your look here, you're thinking here, oh, I just like things to be nice and easy where part of love is concerned. Well, it is, because I think here, there's two guys going to be around you. Gabby, what are you like? What are you like? And yes, you can feel like it's all been down the dumps and relationships haven't been easy. But it all comes back. It all comes back. And the overarching energy is here. Gabby, I think you got some very good news coming out. There's an operation for someone coming up soon. I'm not the doctor, so I don't know where this is, but I think that's where it has. Good. Elysian Space says, thank you, it makes sense. Great, good news. Gabby, I think I give you one of them. Brilliant, good. Right, where are we going now? How are we doing? Right, Charlie, let's have a little look here. Yeah, I can see so many of you are coming for readings. Sorry, guys, I did not see so many guys here for readings. And right, so let's have a quick look here. New baby boy arrived last Tuesday. Any messages, please? Blue and green. I'll tell you what I'm going to do here. I'm going to flick through these very quickly, if that's okay with you guys. Any messages? New baby boy arrived last Tuesday. Any messages? What I'd like to say to you here is dog lover. Dog lover. Absolute. I see, Charlie, I see this boy is going to have a huge thing with dogs. I also pick up here, whatever you're doing, Charlie, to do with the arts, get on with it. Keep going, because you're going to do very well with this. I also want to hear there's going to be a lot of music's going to be played around you either now or very soon. But very, very good news though. I think here this is good. And right, hi Ron. Hi Ron. Nice to see you. Ron, it says, hello. Can I ask you, your job will finally come in the near future? Been financially struggling for quite a time and trying to land something stable. Constant roadblocks, dead end jobs. Yeah. I understand this. Right. Yes, I can see all this here. Ron, what I'd like to say to you here is just seeing the other point right there. Ron, I think here this is quite an in-depth thing for you, really. And Ron, if I was to say to you when you're likely to hear some good news, it may not be directly, immediately. It might not be right this month, but if I look to say around you when I think jobs are going to work out well, don't be surprised. There's going to be a very good interview coming up for you, probably around mid-June, coming into very early July. And it's funny actually. This is going to be strange, Ron, because you're going to get into a job where people are going to say, "We've been looking for someone like you for a long time." What? I've been a anyway. We do try. Yes, but that wouldn't surprise me at all. And just looking at this here, Ron, where this goes. Yeah, new job, definitely a new job. Wildcard here just is going to bring some great light to you. You're not too old. You're not too old. Don't fall in for the ageism gap. I don't pick up on this at all, Ron. Go for your abilities, your style, your charisma, all of it. This is where you're going to win. And Claire, what I'd like to say to you here is you got a funny one coming up here, Claire, because Claire, I know that used to wear one of those things around your neck with a big gold disc on it, just like you won the Olympics or something. In fact, I've got to tell you, guys, because I know this, Claire was a mare. Claire the mare. Now, the reason why I'm saying this to you here, Claire, is because there's some very good news coming up about this again. Now, I don't know if you can run for it twice, but whatever it is, some very good news is coming up for you here, which is going to just make things go just right. Yeah. Yeah, Ron, they've got a colour green there. See all the different things there. And I think you're going to have some very good news coming up very soon. Right, okay. And just coming up to you, Claire, let's go and have a look and see where this is going. You're going to be there thinking, where's my life going? Why is it not going right? Just let this energy just come and go. Yeah. Because then you're going to feel here it's going to be better. You'll think you're stuck in a job or a situation which is just like, oh, God, this is like walking through treacle. It's just a time. Just a time. Other times you're thinking, hey, I love this job. It's great. Anyway, there we go. But guys, thank you so much for joining me, and thank you for all your lovely comments there, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure. As I say here, I'm not going to be around for about 4 to 5 weeks, as I say, traveling through Europe and down to Spain. And but if I get a chance to get onto Instagram and do some lives, I will do. I'll let you know I'm going to do it. But in the meantime, I'm going to say, I wish you hearts. I wish you burgers, hearts and burgers. In fact, make it a big burger. Yeah. And have a great time. Loads of love to you. And love you guys from the top of my bottom. And take care. Have a wonderful remainder of May, and see you soon.